Council on Aging of West Florida is proud of the quality programs and services we provide seniors and their families throughout Escambia and Santa Rosa counties, as well as our positive impact on our community. However, we also acknowledge we need financial support, volunteer time, and advocacy efforts to continue to provide our growing senior population, their caregivers, and our community with the quality care they deserve. So here to tell us how you can participate in our 2010 fundraiser, a roast of Pensacola News Journal columnist Mark O'Brien, is Committee Chair Patrice Cavanaugh. Patrice, thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Well, you're always fun. This event's going to be fun, and thank you for your service on our board and everything you've done to put this together.
Thank you.
Well, let's jump in there and tell them a little bit about the roast. Who's involved? What's going to happen? It's going to be very exciting.
Well, the mistress of ceremonies is going to be Dee Dee Ritchie, so you know it'll be a lot of fun because she has a great sense of humor. We have 6 roasters. Troy Moon and Reggie Dogan, who are fellow columnists with Mark O'Brien. We have Father Jack Gray, who is the former pastor and rector at St. Anne's of Saufley Field. We have Don Parker, who is the WCOA radio announcer.
We have all kinds of things, and former calendar model for Council on Aging as well.
One of those too. So we also have columnist Savelle, another wonderful staple in Pensacola, and Rick Outson, who's the publisher of the Independent News. So we have a great panel of roasters and mistress of ceremonies.
That's some fellow journalists, just other people, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, so why Mark? Is this, are we celebrating a birthday here, or why are we celebrating Mark? What does he bring to the table?
Well, Mark brings Pensacola to the table. And he was born in Boston, Massachusetts. His birthday is March 17th, and he and I have that in common. He's a great guy. He's been a staple in Pensacola since 1978, and he's been at the Pensacola News Journal since then. He has covered all kinds of items in journalism, from the governor's office to death row. He always has something controversial to say. He makes people think. And, but he also is that kind of guy that's just steady. He's always there in Pensacola. He knows what he's doing. He has done all kinds of interviews with the county commissioners, with the city council. He's probably known more about the city council and county commissioners in Pensacola than any other journalist here alive. So he has so much knowledge, plus he's wonderful, he's fun, everybody likes him. You may not agree with him, but it's just going to be a fun night with him.
And that's going to add lots of humorous anecdotes and lots of things to rib him about. So that's perfect setup to be roasted.
He's ribbed a lot of other people. Now it's our turn.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about when and where.
Well, it's going to be at New World Landing on July 8th. The event starts at 6:30 p.m. for cocktails. Dinner is at 7 p.m. and then the program follows right after that.
So we'll just jump right in there after dinner and get to roasting.
Get to roasting, yeah.
Well, what about tickets? How can people get tickets? How much are they?
The tickets are going to be $50, and you can either call the Council on Aging. There's 3 different ways. Call the Council on Aging at 850-432-1475. You can go online and order tickets, and that is at www.coawfla.org, or you can call, or you can just send a check to the Council on Aging.
They can give us a call and we'll get them that P.O. box and take care of that very easily.
Absolutely.
Well, this is a fundraiser, and I know we try to stick to one per year and really not be on asking, all the time. So this is a very important event. Tell us about where the proceeds go.
Well, the net proceeds goes to the Council on Aging of Northwest Florida and the all of the programs that they provide. And they provide so many wonderful programs for not only seniors but their families. And I'm so impressed by all of the different things that they have to offer. I kind of, if you don't mind, I just want to kind of read off some of the things that they do for Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. The programs include Meals on Wheels, Alzheimer's respite and adult daycare, congregate meals, recreational activities, caregiver support and training, support for grandparents raising grandchildren, case management and foster grandparenting, senior companion, and retired and senior volunteer programs. I mean, wow.
There is
what a slate.
There's a lot going on. And, you know, some people, there's a misconception out there that maybe we are a government agency or part of the county or something like that, but we're not. We're an independent 501c3 local organization, governed local, and donations stay local.
Right.
But tell us a little bit about why we need these donations.
Well, you know, everybody's kind of in the same boat right now. You know, a lot of the social service agencies, that government funding has been cut. So, so you're dealing with decreased funding, as all social service agencies are. But what happens is that you're getting an increase in the senior population. So anytime that you have a decrease in funding, or even if the funding stays level, what happens is that you have an increase in the population, so you still need to provide those services. So you're doing less, you're doing more with less, and so you have to go somewhere to find the funds. And so we have to go to the community because that's what we service. And in order to do that, we have to create fundraisers, fund things that mutually benefit not only the Council on Aging, but people in the community, so that we can raise those funds in order to continue the programs.
You're right. You know, everybody is kind of in the same boat, but because of our population, we are probably having the highest growth in our population, so it really puts us at a certain disadvantage. Well, before we go, just remind everybody what they can come out for and where it is and how much and all those good particulars, and we'll get them signed up.
Well, you know, there's also different levels of sponsorship that you can do also. And I would like to just kind of go over that for a second.
Please do.
We have, we came up with the greatest sponsor levels there: Pulitzer, Paparazzi, and Paperboy. And the Pulitzer is $1,000, $650 for Paparazzi, and $350 for Paperboy. And we have got wonderful sponsors already. So would it be all right if I name those individuals?
Well, we're better out of time, but we've got them up on the screen.
Okay, great.
And thank you for bringing that out.
But one more time, please call the Council on Aging at 850-432-1475, or go online at www.coawfla.org for your
Patrice,
tickets.
thank you very much for being here and for all you've done to make this a very special evening. Thank you.